Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we will learn how we can add and use a lookup field inside a Salesforce Screen Flow. So many of the times when we are creating a record using a Salesforce Screen Flow, so in that case many of the times we want user to select a related record directly from the screen flow. So for that we need to add a lookup component in the screen flow. So first let me show you a demo screen flow that I have created in which I have also added a lookup field. So this is the demo of the screen flow that I have created. I will show you this flow in the debug window so that you can see the lookup field also. Here I will click on the run button. So here we have added two fields to create the contact record. So the first is the first name and the next one is the last name. And then to select the account for the contact, we have added a lookup field for the account name. So from this lookup field, we can select the account for this is for a specific contact that we will create from this screen flow. So let's move ahead and see how we can create this screen flow in which we can also add a lookup field like this. So for that, I will navigate back to the flow setup. So this is our newly launched the Salesforce admin course, and I will also mention the course link in the description from where you can access and view the course. So we have designed this course specifically for the beginners and the people who want to learn the admin part. So in this course, you are going to get more than 50 hours of video content, including PDFs and solution. And for this course, we have covered every module in depth. You can see these are the modules that we have covered in this course, that is Introduction to Salesforce, Salesforce Navigation and Setup. So in the modules, you can see the table of content so that you will have an idea what are the topics that we have covered in this admin course. And we have covered this course in 10 modules. So it will take you around 2 to 3 months to complete this whole course. And when it comes to the pricing, we have kept it $199 for the lifetime access. So once you purchase this course, you are going to get lifetime access for this course. So before starting the flow, I will just take few seconds to introduce our newly launched Salesforce admin course. So first let me show you the course content, then we will continue to the topic. So here in the flow setup window, we will first create a screen flow. So for that, click on the new flow button. And here we are going to create a screen flow. So for that, select the option screen, and here again select the screen flow. So for this screen flow, I'm going to take the same example like what I have shown you in the demo, that we are going to create a contact record using the screen flow, and to add a related account for the contact, we will use the lookup field. So first click on the plus icon and add the screen component. So for the contact first name and the last name, we will add text component to the screen. So the first component I am going to name as first name, and the API name here will be autofilled. And then again I will drag the text component to the screen region, and this time I'm going to label it as last name, and the API name here will be autofilled. So last name is a require field, so I will make it as require. And now to add the lookup field, search for the lookup component in the component section. So I will drag the lookup field to the screen region below the text component. So now for this lookup field, we have to enter the API name, field API name, label, and the object API name. So the API name I am going to give here is contacts accounts. So here in the field API name, we have to enter the API name of the related object. So for example, here we are going to add the accounts. So for this, we need to go to the object manager, and we need to see what is the API name for the accounts in the contacts object. So here in the fields and relationship of the contact, you can see the API name of the lookup object account is account ID. So we will copy the API name from here, and again I will go to the flow and I will enter the same API name over here, and then we have to enter the label. So the label I'm going to give for this field is account name, and then we have to enter the API name of the object. So the object API name here is contact, and make sure if you are using a custom object, then you need to add the suffix that is underscore underscore C. So here is the API name of the contact object, or you can also cross check the API name from the object manager as well. So here in the list of the object in object manager, You can see one column that is API name, so you can copy the object's API name from here also. So with this we have added a lookup for the account object for the contact records, and at last I will enter the label for the screen component also. So here it will be contact details, and after this we will click on the done button. And now to create the contacts, I will add a create record element to the flow. So the label here will be create contacts, and the API name here will be auto field. So here in the section how to set record field value, select the option manually, and here select the contact object. And now we need to map the values from the screen component to the create record element. So the last name will be mapped with contact details last name. In the same way, we will map the first name in the lookup account field. First name of the contact will be mapped with contact details first name, and the last one is account, that is account ID, will be mapped with contact details account name record ID. So with this it will take the ID of the contact that you have selected, that we will select from the lookup, and after this I will close it, and now we will save the flow. So here we need to enter the flow label. So it will be create contacts with account lookup, and the flow API name here will be autofilled. So here click on the save button. So now the flow is created, and after creating the flow we need to activate it. So for that I will click on this activate button, and to test the flow we will click on the debug button over here, and here in the debug window click on the run button. And now you can see these are the input fields, first name and the last name, and here you can also see the lookup field account name. So here you can see also the accounts that are there. So to deploy this flow we will navigate to a lightning page. So now we are going to deploy this activated flow on a lightning page. So I will go to the sales application. So here in the sales application I have a custom page, that is a sales application page, and on this page I am going to deploy this screen flow. So for that click on the gear icon and select edit page. To add the screen flow, first we will add the flow component to the screen region, and then we have to select the screen flow that we have created, contacts with account lookup. So here we have selected the flow also, and after this click on the save button and go back to the lightning app page. So here you can see this is the screen flow that we have created right now. So here I will create one contact, Nathan James, and from the lookup field we will select one account. And here in the lookup field it's not like you can only select the records, the account record that are visible over here. You can also search and select the accounts. So for example I will select edge communications. So here I will enter edge communications. So here you can see I have got the account edge communication, and as I click on the next button the contact record will be created. And to view the created contact record I will navigate on the contacts tab, and this is the contact that we have created, and you can see this is the account that we have selected for the contact through the lookup field. So this is how you can use or add a lookup field in Salesforce Screen Flows. And I hope that you have liked this video. Then please do like, share and subscribe us, and do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get regular updates of our upcoming videos. And thank you for giving your time and watching this video till last. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.